This is analysis of video by YouTube gollem 823, Gollem 823. He's in Sydney and he filmed this 8th of April, 3:30 p.m. So let's see what he finds. So basically, he's seen a UFO, and we'll analyze the still shots. There it is there. So basically, we start to see the object there, and they're the zooms that I'm going to analyze just as it flies across. But I found something interesting. In the video on a still shot, I've actually found where there's an orb, white orb, imprinted on the actual UFO. So it seems as though the rumor is the actual UFOs are made by these orbs that can actually make themselves look like aeroplanes and crazy things like that. But obviously in this one I've actually caught that, so that's why I was very surprised. So this was shot by a person that I also chat to on YouTube, and he films his own, same as I do, and you can tell this is just a raw homemade video. So now this is where it gets interesting. Right there he zooms in, and that's where I see that white orb next to the object. So I'll try to pause it when that happens, but it's very difficult. So he tries the best he can, obviously under the circumstances he's got. There it is. So I've caught it at that spot, and I'm going to enlarge it. It's actually superimposed on the UFO itself, so it's actually in front of it. It's a large white orb. So I'll just return you to the video so you can actually watch it real time. There it is there. He tries the best he can, he zooms in, and at the same time he has it in autofocus. He just presses the zoom and captures it. When I further analyze the video, I find this little black object that seems to fly the same pathway. So as this goes forward, this little black object I've also followed going up. So I'll just go very slowly. So just as this object is there, there it is there, and I've enlarged the pictures as much as I can. It's right there. That object is still there. And then obviously it goes a lot faster. So I think it's related to that. It's hard to prove it isn't, but it seems to be. Now I found that right at the start, just when he starts the video, and you see that little black object. First I see that one there, that could be just an insect. So it seems to go up and down. That's hard to prove that one. Now here's the first time I see the UFO right there. I see that black little object just above there. So let's just follow that. There it is. It pops up there. It could be an innocent object, but it just, anything that happens at the same time has to be looked at. So I'll just enlarge the pictures now, and the best finding is that orb that's related to the flying UFO. These are the enlarged pictures. Now I was amazed by what I found. One's a very close still of the orb right in front of the UFO. So let's go through the pictures. These are the best quality I could get, but I was still amazed at the sort of quality I got. So this is a still shot of the UFO, and that white orb is actually in front of it. So the rumor is the white orbs form these UFO and fake planes and all these weird things, but it's very hard to prove. And there it is. It's just in front of that red twisting UFO. Another picture there. I think that's been processed, that one. Not quite sure about that one. Another picture. Another one. Another one. There's a little black object next to it at the start. It's very hard. That's probably too hard to zoom, that one. There it is there. It's just on top of it, and then it flies off at the same speed as that one. So that's my enlargement of it. It's very hard to catch. So it could be a coincidental, but there isn't anything coincidental if it's right on top of it and it flies the same path as the UFO. So I think that's the first time it appears on the screen. It's very small, so I'll try to zoom in to enlarge it. There's that black object that follows it as it goes across, but it seems to be travelling faster. That's right at the start when it appears at the bottom of the screen. There it is there again. Now this is something unusual. I've just caught a black hole, empty space where the object should be in the orb. So it's though it's disappeared into that emptiness. It's actually formed its own emptiness in space. There's the white orb, but surprisingly the actual UFO is not there. It's an empty space. So I've actually come across that in the picture, and that's quite fantastic to catch that. So I've actually paused it, and that's appeared. It's a black square hole in space, and the orb is right next to it. There it is there as well. I'll just enlarge it. That's fantastic. It's an emptiness. It's a black void. And then in the actual film, the UFO appears straight away after that. There it is there. The strange thing is it's actually a black square void. There it is there. There it is there. Highlights. And there's that white orb that happens to appear right in front of the UFO. There it is there again. Now I've zoomed in on one picture and just right on that orb I've zoomed in. That's a very hard picture to process, but that's the best I can do. And that's great. That just shows the orb right there. So I'll try to process it a touch better. Adjust colour. That might do something. I doubt it. There it is. That's improved at a fraction. That's a great picture. So that's zooming in right on that orb in front of the UFO. And these are the other pictures of the object. Let's go backward. It's just, these pictures are too good. Look at that. That's fantastic. And the one that really surprised me is a black empty void in space. It's right there, it's square, and there's the orb next to it. So that's where the UFO should appear. So my theory is this some sort of holographic projection, like Operation Blue Beam, where it could target individuals that film UFOs using their GPS signal, produce these fake images using the orbs. But that's too hard to believe. But what we have here is a black square empty hole in space right there where the object should be. That's fantastic. I never caught that before. And then there's the object. It becomes round and red, and there's that a black object that seems to follow the object. That's probably the picture there that shows it first time. There it is there, and there's that black small object next to it. And that also goes in the same pathway, same direction. That's a fantastic picture. It just brings up that orb right in front of that UFO. It's great. It's too good. That is a great catch.